my channel Sunrise to Sunset. My name is Lisa, I'm a Reiki Master and Intuitive Empath, and it's going to be a reading for my beautiful gem stars, my beautiful Gemini. But before we get started, a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your likes, your shares, subscriptions, your donations, for booking me for a personal reading, and for joining me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses, my lovelies. If you'd like to know a little bit more about that, please do check out my website, sunrisetosunset.co.uk, or get yourselves in that description box, my lovelies, and you'll find all the details that you need to find there. So let's crack on with your reading for today. If you're watching this as the live premiere, get yourselves in that chat box for a little natter, a little chatter, and a wee little mingle, my lovelies. Why not? Right, let's get started. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Sandalphon, please bring forward messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. Messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. Okay, let's see what washes to come out today, my lovelies. Ooh, shot out. Ooh, shadow. Shadow work to be done, my lovelies. Super important at the minute. Super important. And it's always super important, but most important at the minute. Right, what else have we got? Ooh, fulfillment of wishes. 2 9s in a row. Blimey. Okay, okay. We have 3 9s down on the table. Wow. 9 9 9. Emergency. Okay, so my lovelies, I've got quite a lot of heavy energy, and I'm not surprised. This is my readings. If you watch my readings, my lovelies, they are a continuation. Okay, it's a bit of a soap story, a bit of a drama on this channel, whereas the last couple of readings will always run up to this reading, and this reading is no different. Okay, we've still got this energy of trapped in fear, which is very much about your last reading, and a bit of suffering in silence there, my lovelies. Okay, we do have a lot of shadow work to be doing at this time, gem stars. This is the dark twin versus the light twin, right? And I'm like, I haven't actually met a Gemini in their dark side yet. Not in person. I've seen one online, but I haven't met one in person yet. But yeah, you know, we are having to face our shadows at this time. Humanity is having to face its shadow at this time. Okay, there's a lot of this light versus the dark energy. It's just been a battle, an epic battle ongoing this year, right? Okay. How do we appease, or how do we ease this battle, my lovelies? It's by looking within, okay? It's by going within. It's by doing this shadow work. It's looking at what is triggering us at the minute. Okay, there's so much, isn't there? So much to trigger us. And we can, you know, we can be devastated by that, or we can choose to look at it as an opportunity, my lovelies, okay? As an opportunity to, you know, dig deep to the root of these triggers, of the shadow, and start integrating. Now, this word has been coming out all day for me, integrating, and that's interesting. First card that comes out is the shadow. Okay, so, you know, when we do the shadow work, when we work with the shadow side, it's not about, you know, eliminating the shadow side. It's about integrating our shadow side with the light. Okay, there's no light without dark. There's no dark without light. It's this ongoing battle, isn't it? Where they need each other. And from darkness is born of light, or the light is born of the darkness, shall we say. So it's super important at this time that we go within, my lovely gem stars. We've got 999 down on the table. Please do look up angel number 999. Okay, now it's about being so close to completion, isn't it? 10 is completion. 10 is goodbye, this cycle of hell. Goodbye, 2021. And, you know, as we go into 2022, it's about the energy of 6. Completely different to the energy of 5, my lovelies, okay? But look up 999, angel number. There's going to be a message there for you. Now, we've got 4 cards down on the table with this yellow colour, and that's all, you know, it's the divine, isn't it, my lovelies? It's all about the divine. And the divine is trying to bring in these fulfillment of wishes, okay? This treasure chest is full of golden energy from the divine. So it's like, this is the end game, isn't it? This is the end game, okay? Our fulfillment of wishes, and, you know, everyone's wish at the minute has got to be for unity, for peace, for some calm to this storm, okay? So, my lovely gem stars, you know, manifest it in, my lovelies, okay? Manifest in this fulfillment of wishes. Bring in this energy of light. Be the light, my lovely gem stars, okay? Open up your chest. Get your chest open, and, you know, shine your light, my lovely gem stars. It's what you came here to do, my lovelies, okay? Now, you've got to stand strong at this time, very, very strong. Got to have a firm foundation, okay? A firm spiritual foundation, and, you know, this mountain represents strength. This beautiful, you know, beautiful black man, this beautiful back here representing solid, you know, solidarity and strength. A strong root, okay? Strong root chakra, base chakra, first chakra. You know, it's got to be rooted, my lovely, firmly in that ground at the moment, okay? It's like, I'm just seeing this image of, like, someone digging their toes, like, right into the ground and gripping onto it for dear life. Oh, dear. You know, as that storm is, like, blowing at you, it's like those toes are just digging into the ground, rooting yourself in, deeper, okay? This is what we've got to do at this time, my lovely. We've really got to focus on getting grounded. There's so much going on up in the crown chakras right now of everybody. It's very discombobulating, okay? I love that word. Discombobulating. It's got a beautiful energy around it, okay? But this cognitive dissonance that has been blasted at us, shall we say, for a year and a half, purposefully, is very ungrounding, okay? So it leaves us all up in the head. And then, you know, we can't do anything physically when we're all up in our head. We go into like a fight or flight mode. So for a lot of us, that means we just stand still. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know which direction to go. So we stand still, okay? Yes, we need to, you know, take a moment to stand still, to get those little toes buried into the ground, to shoot those roots down into the ground, my lovelies, okay? But we do also need to be active and able to bring in, you know, all these downloads that are also coming in at the same time as all this cognitive dissonance is being forced upon us, okay? So as always, super important to stay grounded, my lovelies, but to stay strong, and to stay firm in your beliefs, okay? To stay strong and firm in your beliefs. Now, this energy was around in your last reading, okay? So some of you still feeling very much kind of down on the ground, alone, depressed. I'm getting an energy of apathy, okay? There's a heavy energy around lately, and, it's, I'm a light, easy breezy person, and I like to bring that into my readings. But I'm not going to, BS or sugarcoat. There's a lot of people feeling like this at the minute, down on the ground, holding their head in despair as these layers and layers and layers of fear are just poured upon us. It's like you wake up and you're like, what else can happen today? And it's like another 10, life changing events, not necessarily for us, but for people across the globe, is happening, right? We've got floods, we've got fires, we've got earthquakes, we've got, the situation everywhere. I don't know what words you can and can't say anymore on YouTube either. So you have to be careful what you say, but you know that there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of suffering in silence happening at the moment, okay? If you're feeling like this, you've really got to Keep your eye on the prize, this beautiful golden yellow energy from the divine who has got your back, my lovelies, okay? Who is saying, look out towards this energy. The 8 is just before the 9 here, okay? So it's like we're getting out of this. We're getting out of this, okay? Once we hit that 10, which is the end of the year, we're going to go back to the reset energy of 0, my lovelies, okay? So do know that we're coming out of this period, but you've got to stay strong, okay? This is what Spirit wants you to be, okay? And this is the energy that some of you are feeling right now, okay? We've got to do our best to lift that head up. You see how even though she's sitting alone at the top of this mountain, it's a step up from this, right? This is very much in despair. And, you know, it's like you've got out of your prison, you've got out of that trapped energy, you've crawled your way up to the top of, oh, hold up, throw it on the floor. You've crawled your way up to the top of this mountain here. You're seeing things from a slightly higher perspective at the top of that mountain, my lovely. You're looking at the sun, which is rebirth energy, that close out, that 10 to the 0, okay? You can feel it coming. You can feel it. It's like it's so close, okay? So we're coming out of this energy. We climbed up that hill, climbed up that mountain, and we're seeing the sun just peeking through those clouds there, my lovelies, okay? We've really got to focus on staying strong and staying in our light at the minute, my lovely gem stars. Not easy, my lovelies. I know, not easy. Okay, messages for my lovely gem stars. Please do check out the last reading as well if you haven't already. Very prevalent to this reading, my lovelies. Okay, yes, look, release the old and rest. Okay. So like what she's doing there, isn't it? Crawled up to that top of the mountain, taking a little wee rest there. Okay, messages, thank you. Lovely. Nice bit of healing. Healing for the heart. Okay, message for my lovely gem stars, please. Oh, there we go. Seeing things from a higher perspective. There's your eagle, my lovely gem stars. Okay, thank you. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The animal guardian. Bird on your head. There's your owl. There's your eagle. There's your crow. Gem stars. Oh, I'm choking. Wouldn't be a reading, would it, without the old owl on the head? It's just coming through more and more and more for you. That wisdom is gaining, isn't it, my lovely gem stars? Okay, but as I was just saying, you know, we're getting to the end of this cycle. You know, we're in autumn, right? Here in the UK, we're headed towards autumn quickly. We've got this energy of release the old and rest, okay? So as those beautiful summer green leaves are going to fast start turning to these autumnal reds and oranges, we have to release. Like the tree says goodbye to those old leaves, we need to release, my lovelies, okay? We've got to release this energy of fear. I'm feeling like suffering in silence. The last reading was all about it's time to speak now. It's time to, you know, step into that energy of voice, step into that energy of action, okay? Some of you may need a wee rest before though. It's been a very, very tiresome, heavy year, okay? And like I say, you just struggled to the top of that mountain, and you know, you might be a little bit worn out after that trek up that mountain. So do take time to rest, okay? Like I said, with all that cognitive dissonance as well and that fight or flight, it's very tiring. So you may find that you're sleeping more often or that you need sleep more often, okay? Take time to sleep. Get your little kips in. Get meditating, my lovelies, as much as you can, just to shut down that part of our brain, that prefrontal cortex that just goes all the time with overstimulation of the modern world, let alone all the fear and cognitive dissonance being thrown at us, right? So we're going into this release phase, my lovelies, okay? And I know that you've just been releasing crusty old slippers left, right and centre, but we're talking about releasing of fear now, okay? This releasing of this energy of feeling that we can't do anything, that our hands are tied, that we, you know, things are overwhelming us at the moment, okay? It's time to get out that energy, my lovely gem stars. It's time to find that inner warrior energy, like this night, okay? Be open to healing information, okay? So we've got this beautiful heart chakra energy that you've been having activated all year, my lovelies. It's all been about the heart chakra, the third eye, which is here. Look, they're next to each other. I mean, they're next to each other, gem stars, right? You know, your special gifts that we keep speaking about, the palms, the heart, the third eye, okay? So you've got your heart and you've got your third eye highly indicated here, my lovelies. Opening to healing information and seeing from a higher perspective, okay? Much better view up here, isn't it, my lovelies, on the top of that mountain, okay? Seeing things from a higher perspective. You've got the beautiful hawk flying in with that amazing eyesight, okay? The hawk can see for miles and miles and miles around as well. They're very, very tuned in, you know, very, very keen eyesight. They can spot a predator or prey from miles away, okay? We need some of these eyes right now, don't we, my lovelies? Start developing that third eye. Start working on your heart chakra, my lovelies. This beautiful blue lapis lazuli that's depicted here, okay? Start utilising your green, your pink crystals over your heart chakra and your beautiful blue crystals, like even like this, like some people say it differently, but I say labradorite. Okay, but they're beautiful for opening up that third eye, my lovelies. Then you've got the good old owl on the head. The good old owl on the head. And if you look at your last reading, the Native Americans had a beautiful, beautiful message for you, my lovely gem stars, to you know, tying in very much with the animal kingdom and also this fear, okay? But the word trust keeps coming out so many times. Trust your instinct. Trust your third eye, okay? Trust your intuition, my lovely gem stars. Develop that intuition at this time. Super, super important. You've got 2 crows down on the table as well. 2 crows, an owl and an eagle, my lovelies, okay? We have to get an aviary. We're gonna need an aviary for you beautiful air signs, okay? Or air sign. But look, you know, we're being asked, rather than being in this energy of trapped in fear, okay, we need to get our sword out. You know, not an actual sword, a metaphysical sword, the sword of truth, the sword of kick ass, you know, the sword of a light warrior. Be brave and be honest. Okay, it's time to, you know, we've really got to be authentic at this time. We've really got to stand firm in our beliefs. Okay, not worrying about whether anybody else agrees with us, but standing firm in our beliefs, being brave and being honest, speaking up, utilising that throat chakra. It's time, okay, it's time. I think a lot of us have been holding our tongues, you know, just observing as well, but in a space of observation, you know, like this eagle flying around up there, just quietly observing what's going on, right? Maybe keeping a bit quiet. But it's time now, you know, we need to be in this energy of the night. We came here to be light warriors, okay, not light observers. So we've got to step up, gem stars. We've got to step up, and I know you're tired, okay? I can feel it. It's like, you know, when I do these readings, I immediately pull into the energy. I could just feel this energy of tiredness. It's like, but I'm tired. I'm worn out. It's that fight or flight mode. That's why we've got to, you know, meditate and get into our calm, still centres, be in the eye of the storm, because being outside of the storm's exhausting at the moment, my lovely gem stars. Super exhausting, right? Okay. We've got to find our energy to get into this night, into this warrior energy, my lovelies. Okay, it's there. It's there. We've got to dig deep. Right. Where should we go? Let's see which Ascended Masters are going to pop out today. Okay, message for my lovely gem stars, please. Thank you. Yeah, call to action, exactly. Exactly what is happening right now, my lovelies. Okay, we are literally getting like little alarms going off, the phone's ringing. I don't mean like real ones. I'm talking about the spiritual ones, my love. Oh, look, there he is. Last reading, he came out as well, okay? Intervention, purpose, my love. Oh, look, there she is. Mother Gaia. Wow. I'm like, yeah, it does want to come out. Okay. That is so interesting. Messages for my lovely gem stars. Beautiful hope. Excellent. It's like it's in short supply at the minute, my lovelies. People are running out of hope. There she is, Joan of Arc. So we've got a massive crossover from your last reading, my lovely gem stars. Okay, this happens quite a lot in my readings. But this one's like really like, woohoo. A lot of crossover energy, my lovelies. A lot. Okay, pick up that phone, gem stars. Hit that alarm, you know, turn it off. We've got a call to action. Okay, Commander Ashtar. Like, look him up. Look him up. Very, very interesting character of the stars, my lovely gem stars, right? Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. Exactly. Okay, we've really got to like walk that talk right now. I think we've had a lot of internal talk, and now it's like time to, you know, verbalise what we've been thinking, what we've been feeling, and then walk that talk. Okay, very much this energy, staying in that firm foundation, okay, and walking that talk, okay. It is time for action right now. And also, let me just, okay, so, yeah, I was watching a programme about stars and, you know, universe, and I think it was about black holes, actually, and I write this down because I wanted to share it with you, my lovely gem stars, okay? So, stars, as we come to know and love them, are these balls of gas that are neither shrinking nor expanding. They are in balance. Gravity wants to make them smaller, but the heat created by fusion in the core prevents that from happening. What happens if the nuclear fuel runs out in the centre? Then the star begins to cool, and when it cools, it no longer has the ability to sustain itself against the gravity, and the gravity wins and collapses the star. Okay, so have a think about that, my lovely gem stars, right? Okay, when that inner core, this divine energy, diminishes, the star collapses and gravity wins, aka the dark, the forces of dark, my lovely gem stars. And when I heard that, I was like, I've got to write that down for my gem stars. That's so prevalent to what is happening right now. Do not let your inner fuel of your star run down, my lovelies. The divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided, and happiness is your purpose. Okay? So this is divine intervention. You know, everything is happening for us and not to us at this minute, my lovely gem stars. No matter how bad things feel, no matter how it seems, no matter how these smoke and mirrors. It's like there's a magician that wakes up every single day, isn't there, at the minute? Throws us a bit of this, bit of sleight of hand. You know, you've really got to have your eyes peeled right now, okay, and believe that this is divine intervention, okay. And Mother Gaia is piping up at the minute, piping up, okay. We mentioned, you know, that the floods, fires, earthquakes, there's a lot of activity going on. Even solar flares apparently as well. I haven't checked that out yet. But be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded, my lovely gem stars. Okay. Dig those toes into that ground, and it's like I can really get in this energy of like intensity, of like, you know, like when a storm is blowing that tree, blowing it over, and those roots are just straining in the ground. That's what it feels like in this reading, okay? Come back to earth, my lovelies. Get out of that mind. Get out of that cognitive dissonance, that discombobulation that is being created. Let's put it that way, okay? We really need to, be mindful that we are on planet Earth, okay? And anybody who is over drinking, over medicating, trying to get off their head, out of their heads right now, okay, it's not going to help, my lovelies. It's just going to blow you further into that headspace. You need to be grounded so badly at this moment, okay? So, no overindulging, my lovely gem stars, okay? We've got to face this reality. Because if we don't, and we just keep, trying to flip it off in our minds, or we can't deal with this reality, we're not here to be a grounded light warrior, okay? And that's what we came here to be. We can face this darkness, my lovely gem stars, okay? You are a star. You were born to shine in the darkness, right? Okay? You were born to shine in the darkness, to spread love, to spread hope, to spread the energy of acceptance, my lovely gem stars, okay? Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Crack that chest open, gem stars. Crack it open, my lovelies, okay? Recognize your divine worth, okay? Realize that you are a star. You're a gem star. You're a light seed, a light warrior, okay? Or a star. That's interesting. Light seed, light warrior, star seed combined, okay? Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. Choose loving thoughts, not thoughts of fear. Okay, fear is very low vibrational energy, and that is why they pump it at us at the moment, right? To drop us from hope, from love and acceptance into, this is high on the scale, and fear is very, very low on the scale, my lovelies, okay? Look at this as well. Underneath Knight, there's that sword. Get your sword out. Divine masculine, get your sword out. Divine feminine, get your sword out, divine masculine. Make sure it's not in public. Divine feminine, get your sword out, okay? Voice of truth again, coming out, okay? We keep saying it, it's like we've got to speak up now. Where we've held our tongue before, for fear of having an argument with a friend, for fear of X, Y, and Z, okay? There's certain things I can't, speak my voice about on this particular platform, but we have to, okay? Even if I can't do it here, it will be somewhere else, i.e. my website. But we've got to stand strong. Focus on your purpose, gem stars. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth, okay? We can't be held in this prison of not being able to speak our truths, okay? We've got to do it, my lovely gem stars. It is, it's the call. It's the call. Some of you, I can really feel this, oh no, I'm not ready. This sort of, oh no, is it time? Yes, it's time, gem stars, okay? We've got to be warriors. We have to be this beautiful, fearsome, beautiful. I love this energy. I love Joan of Arc energy because she's peace, but she will kick your ass as well, okay? She will. Don't cross Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc has also got a fascinating backstory, right? Do some study on Joan of Arc and the persecution that she faced, and yet she still did her thing, okay? Stood firm. She stood firm in her beliefs, okay? Right, gem stars, where are we going now? Okay, let's see. Okay, oh, look at that. The crumbling, the tower. It's been a whole year of tower, hasn't it? It's been a whole year of tower. What are you clinging on to, my lovelies, okay? Release the old. Time to release, my lovelies. Blimey, just when you think you've just got rid of an old crusty slipper, it's like more. And that's what's been going on this year. It's like you deal with a layer and then you peel it back and there's another layer. And you deal with that layer, you heal it, you do your shadow work, you peel it back and there's another layer. I was only speaking about this yesterday to somebody. No, look at that. I didn't even flip that. Answer the call. Pick the phone up, my lovely gem stars. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's time. It sure is time. I don't even know how that got there. Right, let's just for my lovely gem stars, please. Yes, beautiful. The High Priestess. Love that. Right, messages for my lovely gem stars, please. There's definitely an energy. Someone's like really weary, and they're like, do I really have to fight now? It's like, yes. Yes, gem stars. Sorry. Messages for my lovely gem stars, please. I think some of you are like really ready, and some of you are like, oh, okay, it's action stations, is it? Right. Don't dim to fit in. Yes. Stars. Don't dim their light to fit into that darkness that surrounds them, right? Gemini. Okay, thank you. Let me just take a sip of water. I've got a really dry throat. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Birthing in a new age. We sure are. Okay, and anyone who's given birth, I haven't, but you will know how painful and ruddy difficult that is, right? It's like that. It's like call to action. It's like that baby's coming, you know, like when the waters break and it's like, well, I'm not ready. That's what the energy that I'm feeling here from somebody. It's like, no, I'm not ready. Pop it back up. Answer the call. Literally landing on call to action. Okay. You can hear it's like phones are ringing. You know, like the old style, it depends how old you are, the old style clocks, you know, that had like, they were like tick, 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 and then they had them bells on top and it was like, you know, it's like, whoa. Wasn't like a nice awakening, was it, when we had them clocks back in the day? It was like, wake the F up, okay? Some of you have had that hideous awakening, yeah, over the last year and a half, you know. Some of us who awakened many years ago, we're really lucky to just have a nice, slow, gradual journey, you know, moseying along the spiritual journey. But for those of you who have had your slap around the face style wake up in the last year and a half, my heart goes out to you, okay? Not easy at all to awaken in these times, but that is what's happening. A lot of people are being woken up. This call to action, that banging alarm bell has been going off, right? But as you know, that is like a side message to some of you. But for the others who have been on this journey, you came here for this very point in time, my lovely gem stars, okay? Answer the call. It's like, answer the darn call. What is your soul calling you to do? Take charge. Lead by example and walk your talk, my lovely gem stars, right? Okay. Step into the energy of the High Priestess. Okay. This beautiful energy of the High Priestess who commands you know, all that she needs to her, okay, including peace, including unity, you know, truth, hope. How are you being called to step up and lead, gem stars? Literally, here's your answer. Don't dim to fit in, okay? You've got to be this shiny light, you know? It's like they're saying, you know, this is no good. Okay, we want you to be head up, shoulders up, stand tall, stand firm. We understand why you're in this energy, okay, but it's, you know, it's like that alarm is like, you know, if you were sat like that and then that massive alarm bell's like ding, 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 you would at least look up, wouldn't you? You'd look around. Okay, it would sort of wake you up a little bit. Okay, so for some of you, you know, spirit is like, wake up, it's time. And for others of you, it's indicating that you've had a very harsh awakening. Okay, but you are learning that you came here to step into high priestess energy and to be the darn shiny star that you came here to be, my lovely gem stars. Okay, and to not let this dark energy dim your light, my lovely gem stars. Okay, and it's also landing on the third eye. And look, we've got the eye there and the eye here. Okay, she's even got her hands over at her eyes because she doesn't need them, because she's tuned into the third eye, my lovely gem stars. Okay, so it's like, I see someone sighing. It's like, oh, someone's very weary. I think that's why these readings are like, come on. This one and the last one are very like tough love. Okay, we're birthing in a new age, my lovelies, and like I said, birth, you know, isn't easy. I don't know from experience, but you've never heard a mum say, oh, that was a breeze. That was just a breeze, you know, giving birth to another human life, which is absolutely blows my mind. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, the sun, rebirth energy. Okay, manifesting. Let's replace dreaming a new world into being, and we'll replace that with manifesting, because that is what the high priestess does. She manifests things into being, right? Okay, a new world, my lovely gem stars. You know, we need it. It needs to be done. All these structures. The tower that came out, the tower has like been, you know, and even Mother Earth raising structures to the ground so that we can rebuild, my lovelies. And it's not an easy process, okay? But you do have this beautiful council of light. Okay, this beautiful council of light around you. It says divine orchestration. Again, tying in with this divine director energy. Everything is happening for us and not to us, my lovely gem stars. But you've got helpers in the subtle realms. Okay, and in your last reading, you had Mother Mary. She's on here. We've got Jesus. We have got other leaders. I'm not going to. There's Buddha. Other, you know, religious leaders here, all united, all surrounding you in a council, in a circle of light, this circle that you're surrounded with here, my lovely gem stars. Okay, you do have a big support team upstairs. Okay, upstairs in the angelic heavenly realms, in the realms of the ascended masters as well, my lovelies. Okay, and of course higher, you know, in the universe. But do know that you are protected with this beautiful energetic circle of helpers, of protectors in the subtle realms, my lovely gem stars. Okay, let's get you one of these. Okay, messages for my lovely gem stars, please. Ooh, okay, thank you. Oh, and just to reiterate, double message for you, my lovelies. We've got the root chakra coming in. Okay, that image of those toes really gripping on for dear life. Bless you, bless your heart, whoever that is. It's quite a you know, that they're in, you know, it's a fearful image. It's like, God, I'm clinging on for dear life here. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on the physical plane. Okay, that is why we ground, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. Okay, so when we are grounded, it's our sense of home. It's our sense of having this firm foundation. It brings about security, a sense of security instead of a sense of fear. Okay, it's a sense of belonging. It's a sense of I am okay. Okay, okay, I'm okay. And that's why I'm always saying, get grounded, my lovelies. Okay, it's lovely to be all up in the head. It's lovely to be all up in the higher realms. But if it's not built on a firm foundation, i.e. the root chakra, It all comes tumbling down like the tower, my lovely gem stars, okay? I'm saying okay, okay? A lot of okays today. Right, let's bring in, I want to get a spirit animal for you, my lovelies. Okay. Messages for my lovely gem stars. Which spirit animal wishes to come through for my lovely gem stars? Thank you. Oh, the salmon. Okay. Oh, been watching programs about farmed salmon lately. You may want to watch them too as well. They're in my check out my playlist, okay? In documentaries. There's some rather heavy documentaries, okay? Some are about happy subjects, some are about light, some are about the dark. Check out the one about the farmed salmon, my lovelies. Yeah, what are we doing to our animals, to our world? I mean, not us personally, but not good. Right, salmon. There's a lot to change, isn't there? There's a lot to change. So the key word is wisdom, my lovelies. All those owls on the head. The owl represents wisdom. Okay, and now we've got the salmon. Oh, I'd rather walk around with an owl on my head than a salmon, okay? And I'm a Pisces as well. Right, you could be seeking direction or insight to understand the reason and meaning of your current circumstances and feelings. Searching to find universal truth and answers to universal questions, or in the process of making life-changing decisions. Who isn't, my lovely gem stars, okay? This is absolutely apt. You could be starting to tap into and identify with universal truth, the voice of truth, Joan of Arc, and more effectively access your intuitive knowing, gem stars. That beautiful third eye action that has been growing over the year for you. Salmon allows you to flow with opportunities, okay, as they arise, and trust in yourself and the universe. My goodness, that word trust comes out for you like so much at the moment. It's crazy. We've got to trust, okay? Right, you will know in the moment what is right for you and what direction to take. Salmon will support your highest good. Salmon is also giving you the courage to take the necessary steps to overcome your imperfections and to begin to believe in yourself, in the future and in the universe, my lovelies. It reminds you to find the knowledge from within and release fear of the unknown. What a perfect card for you, gem stars. Salmon balances the intensity of emotions that could be surfacing at this time and enhances your ability to manage and channel your emotions in a more constructive and creative way. Emotions create a vibrational flow within the body, and salmon teaches you how to purify and strengthen your emotions so that they can flow freely to enhance a more fulfilled state of being. Salmon encourages you to utilise and enhance your ability to feel the essence of power in its purest form and channel it in a constructive way. Salmon also enables you to find your sense of purpose, not only in what you are doing now, but what you are working towards understanding and embodying as your destiny and your purpose, my lovely gem stars. You are also beginning to embody more leadership qualities, yes, my lovelies, and creative abilities, and also sustain and strengthen your faith as you initiate or co-create the changes that are beginning to manifest in your life, my lovely gem stars. Absolutely perfect. What a perfect and beautiful card to come through for this reading, my lovelies. Right, let's end with an angel of light. Wow, bottom of the deck again. Communication. Communication. This voice is speaking up. Okay, we've really, it's really interesting how they really want us to speak our truths right now. Okay, specifically for anyone who's been, sitting on a truth or holding their tongue. Now is the time to speak up, my lovelies. Okay. There's a lot of people that have been sitting on truths over the last year and a half, and it's like, Spirit is like, Time to be brave. Time to speak up. Okay. Okay, thank you. Archangel Shemuel. Archangel Shemuel works on the pink ray of love, and being blessed with this angel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love, your beautiful heart chakra. Excuse me. Love has no restrictions, and it accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. Oh, this message is like they really, Spirit really wants us to be united, non-judgmental, and loving towards all. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. So, my lovely gem stars, your affirmation for this reading: my heart is filled with the flame of love. My heart is filled with the flame of love. Okay? So, my lovelies, shadow work. Okay, we've really got to go within. We've got to dig deep. But most of all, you know, we've really got to stand firm. Okay, stand firm and stand in our voice of truth at this time, my lovely gem stars. Okay, and release that fear of persecution for speaking and being in our truths. Okay, right, my lovelies. But I feel like a bit of tough love. It's like answer the call. Pick the phone up, gem stars. Pick that phone up. Right, gonna love you and leave you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really do truly appreciate you. Okay, lots of love until next time, my lovelies. Stay blessed. Namaste. Oh, poor Ben. I'm so sorry. I forgot our favourite Benism. Namaste.